a dupla de maior sucesso do pop inglês. Eu vou começar com os Pet Shop Boys, Neil Tennant, Chris Love. Very, very happy to have you on the show.
Very happy to be here.
And I love your outfit, your boots, and I love your jacket.
Thank you. It's just what I feel comfortable in.
And so you can look yourself in the mirror all the time. Fantastic.
That's the idea.
So how many times have you been in Brazil already?
I think this is our 5th visit to Brazil. We first came here 15 years ago to play a concert in Sao Paulo and in Rio.
You are, what, 12 years old, more or less? 12, 13?
A little bit older than that, yeah.
And so you speak Portuguese already?
We can say obrigado.
Obrigado, that's
We
nice.
can say tudo bom. Now, did they understand that?
Sure.
Because I said it in the concert last night in Brasilia, tudo bom, Brasilia, and no one understood it.
No, I think they did understand, but in Brasilia you say tudo bom. People say, well, it depends, not in the Senate, not in the Congress. No,
They were answering very specifically. Yeah.
And they didn't answer tudo mal, no.
I don't think so.
No. Was it your first time in Brazil?
Yeah.
It's an amazing town, isn't it?
It is. We were very excited to go there, and we spent all of yesterday during the day going round the buildings.
It's a crazy town, really.
It is. It's very
To
unlike.
make that in the middle of, because it was built in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's a red desert. And then that fantastic town over there.
Well, we're big fans of Oscar Niemeyer's architecture,
Yeah.
which we've seen in Sao Paulo and Rio, but all the great masterpieces there.
Yeah.
So we
And the UN building in New York was made by...
I've never been there.
Yeah,
I
it was
didn't know
made
that.
by Niemeyer and Le Corbusier. It's fantastic. I love your CD, the album here.
It kind of matches your tie. Is that deliberate?
Well, I didn't want to say that, but I think so. That's true. Look at that. Amazing.
Thank you.
Well, thank you
Obrigado.
for the tribute. It's very kind of you. You know? Pet Shop. Who came up with the title Pet Shop? Pet Shop Boys. Does he speak?
I'm not taking the
Does
blame.
he speak?
Oh,
He
he's good.
speaks?
He does. No, he does speak. Are you going
Okay.
to answer that?
Well, I'm not taking the blame for that.
We had some friends, and they worked in a pet shop in London, and they used to be referred to as the Pet Shop Boys. And in those days, there was a lot of rap groups, like the Beastie Boys were going then. And we made our first record in New York, and the producer said, "What are you called?" And we didn't actually have a name, so we said, "The Pet Shop Boys." And then the record came out, and that
So
was
it
we were
was
stuck with
spontaneous.
it. It was very spontaneous. Yeah.
And it's a great title, but Pet Shop. You've never worked in a pet shop. You
No.
just friends in a pet shop.
Yeah, actually it was a poodle parlour.
I'm sorry.
It was a poodle parlour called Shampooch.
A pool parlor.
Parlour.
Yeah.
Where you watch the
Yeah.
clip the
Only for poodle, just poodle.
No.
That's what they called in England. Maybe you call it a dog grooming service.
It's called
I don't know.
poodle parlor.
Poodle.
Poodle
Parlor.
I'm sorry for my English.
So we're having English lessons.
But when you said to the bone, it wasn't so great either.
I didn't think it was. I wasn't claiming that it was. I thought obrigado was quite
No,
good.
obrigado was perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. Obrigado.
Do you have any kind of pet? Do you have dogs?
Yeah.
You do?
I've got a dog called Kevin.
Kevin.
He's a Lakeland Terrier. You know the dog in Tintin? Do you know Tintin, the cartoon?
Sure.
The dog, it looks a bit like that. It's got sort of a rectangular
Yeah,
head
it's
and
a
pointy tail.
cute little thing.
It's very cute. But he attacks the postman.
All the time?
Because he's a terrier. I think terriers are... when the postman arrives, he goes berserk. We have to lock him away.
Well, thank God for emails.
Exactly, yeah.
I have a dog called Walter. It's also
Walter?
Yeah.
It's a very English name.
Yeah, it's an
Walter Raleigh.
exactly. It's very classic dog. Do you have any kind of ritual or superstitious before going on stage? He looks like he does.
Well, I like to sleep for half an hour or so.
Before going,
Always.
Chris
half an hour.
has to be woken up to do the show.
Oh.
Before the show, 10 minutes before the show, someone says, "Has anyone woken up Chris yet?"
So if they forget to do it, if you forget to do it,
We
you
don't
go in
forget.
alone solo.
We don't. We never forget. We don't forget.
But you usually get to the theater how many hours before?
Oh, quite a while. 4 hours before, 3 hours before. We do the sound check. We have the catering.
Right.
We have something to eat. Then I have a little, what we call a little snooze, a little sleep.
You do?
Or I read a book. It's very relaxed before the show. And then half an hour beforehand I get ready. And then they wake up Chris and he gets ready.
Go in. But I think the sound thing it's the most boring thing before, isn't it?